Just when you think the PFL can't get any more stupid, they sign 43-year-old football player Patrice Evra. All about it in this video. Hello and welcome to Bloodsport MMA.
Salam alaikum. Walaikum salam.
The PFL is making bad decision after bad decision after bad decision and loses so much reputation by the day in the MMA world. I mean, they started to lower the prices for that $1 million tournament to $500K. They do not let any of their champions fight. None of their champions have any fights lined up. All of them are complaining on Twitter that they want to fight. A lot of them want to be released. Guys like Patrice Evra, who was on the Bellator banner, but that's all under the PFL banner now, got released. Like, the PFL is underwater. They're about to sink. And just when you think like, hey, maybe by now this Don Davis guy and his crew figured out like, hey, we have to change something. We have to get back to what we wanted to do, which is help the fighters before the fighters, right? They sign a 43-year-old former football, or for you American, soccer player to fight. It just makes zero sense. Let me tell you why. First of all,
here's the thing, guys.
You cannot pay your fighters. That's the only valid reason why they are not putting on any fights. When was the last real PFL event where the official champions were scheduled to fight? Johnny Ebel and all those guys are just screaming on social media that they want to fight. They're losing their prime years. They cannot afford them. That's just the thing. They are making stupid money decisions. They're paying Francis Ngannou an amount that he will never bring back in revenue, and his opponent Renan Ferreira, they pay him money that he will never ever bring back in revenue, and they're making red numbers everywhere, and for that they can't put on the real events with the real champions because they can't afford it. And then they decide like, hey, you know what? Let's just, instead of paying our fighters and trying to put on fights for them, let's sign a retired old soccer player that has allegedly, I don't follow him, been training MMA now for a little bit. And you can't tell me that he fights for free. They're paying him. Even though he said he would pay out of his own pocket to fight Suarez, who is a football enemy from back in the day. He beat him in 2011, but that doesn't really matter. We're not here for the soccer or football content, right?
No, you moron.
They will pay him. They will pay Patrice Evra a nice amount of money for him to fight in Paris. And yes, I see the idea behind, hey, Patrice Evra, a former French national player, a star. A lot of followers on social media have him fight, but bro, you don't need any more stars for your France event. You have Cedric Doumbé and you are selling out at Accor Arena all the time with no problem. That's the only arena the PFL ever sells out. And you're signing a guy, a 43-year-old football player that will not be able to deliver a fun fight at all. And second of all, the fight is in 4 weeks. The date for the fight is in 4 weeks. They have no opponent. They did not announce an opponent. They were just like, yeah, we signed him. He will compete May 23rd, Accor Arena. He would like to face Suarez. Bro, Suarez is playing for Inter Miami. You think the football club Inter Miami will just say, hey, yeah, we'll let our football player go and fight an MMA fight in a cage in 4 weeks? Like, what are you thinking? Like, what are you doing, guys? 4 weeks is not even enough for a normal training camp for anyone. And then imagine a guy that's not even a fighter. What are you planning? Like, I just wonder, are they just trying to do a promo kind of move and he's not fighting? He's just going to do whatever there? Like, is it like with Jake Paul, where they signed Jake Paul, but he never fights under the PFL banner? He always just teases it and stuff like that. I have no idea what the real plan is, but whatever the plan is, it's just stupid. Focus on what you should focus as an MMA organization. Focus on paying your fighters, giving your freaking champions fights, and making your roster being active, putting on events and promoting them the way you should. And stop paying fucking weirdos like Patrice Evra or Jake Paul. I have nothing against those two, but stop paying those guys money to not give you anything back for the fighting world. Start focusing on your fighters and stop focusing on other nonsense outside of it, and maybe one day you will be profitable, maybe one day you will not go down. Because the way it's going right now for the PFL, I give them 1 or 2 or maximum 3 more years and they will be gone. This is my opinion on the whole topic. It's complete nonsense, but write your opinion in the comments, you guys. What do you think about it? Make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel. I would appreciate that a lot. Check out my merch, bloodsportmma official merch store. Link is in the bio. Worldwide free shipping if you enter the code FREE at checkout. So check it out, you guys. Stay bloody, and until the next one. Bye-bye. Bloodsport out.